to our channel. Today is the first day of the first ever week in our life. I don't think we've ever done one of these videos, have we? James just put his contacts in.
Maybe.
Crying.
Does it? I did just put my contacts in and empty it.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done one of these videos, but I've always loved the idea of them. Well, we have never done them before because we've always uploaded like 4 times a week.
Yeah, so they're quite difficult to do, and it's weird because they kind of go through other videos. Exactly. It's strange.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
But now we've gone down to 2 because we are getting pretty late on in the pregnancy. We've gone down to 2 weeks, so we thought perfect time to do some weekly vlogs and we can just update you on everything. Live, pregnancy, just general shiz.
I feel like my face looks painful at the start of this video because I'm like trying to sort my, I'm like, so I'm just going to go over here and do that.
Do you just put, is it your contact lenses or
Yeah,
is
they
it
don't even feel bad, but I'm just trying to, I just feel like they're quite sitting correctly.
James is a little bit tired this morning, but I got 12 hours sleep, so
12 hours sleep, how is that possible?
This is, I'm treasuring this time before baby girl comes. This is never ever going to happen again when she's here. Yeah, yesterday I was just absolutely exhausted and I was falling asleep by 7:30.
Exhausted, darling.
Exhausted and... Do you want to make up some tea?
Yes.
You can make some.
That's a great idea.
I was absolutely exhausted by 7:30, so I toddled up off to bed and then I woke up this morning at 8, so 11 and a half hours sleep, and I did not wake, well I did wake to go to the toilet, but apart from that I was just like straight back out like a light, and then I could have definitely slept longer this morning, but I thought 11 and a half hours was enough. So I'm feeling energized this morning, but my energy levels last, you know, they're short. They last till about 3 PM, then I'm like slowly deteriorating. But yeah, up early this morning. The midwife is coming to the house this morning for my kind of like 2 weekly midwife checkups at the moment. This one she's coming to the house to sign us off for the home birth. Yeah, so she's coming this morning in about an hour. So we're just doing a little bit more of a tidy up. I feel like we totally overthought this whole midwife coming to the house thing. I'm just... Honestly, we've been like questioning whether she's gonna let us have a baby sort of thing. We're like, right, how tidy do we need to look? How clean do we need to look? I'm literally wondering, like, is it bad that I've got a half-eaten flapjack in my flapjack pot? Like, is she gonna be like, what are you doing?
Baby, sorry.
That's not parent appropriate. And also, like, you killed your basil plant, so can you look after a baby? I'm not sure, you know, where the line's going to be drawn here on the judgment.
I think the basil plant would be okay, but I'm not sure about the flapjack.
Really?
That is quite disgusting.
I better eat the rest of that flapjack with my...
Putting half a flapjack back into a cake tin.
Well, I told you yesterday I was going to only eat 1 flapjack a day, but then I needed another bit, so I took a bite out of them.
2.5 flapjacks yesterday.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Help me. So yeah, I'm just trying to like, I'm not gonna clear away everything, you know? I feel like we need some character left in the house.
Do you think she's just gonna come in and the house will just be bare?
Yeah, well I don't want it to look too bare.
No sofa, no dining table.
I've gone too far. I need to look like we've got a bit of character to us, a bit of mess here and there. So yeah, we're just gonna whiz around the house, do a hoover, and then we're ready for her to come. Hello, would you like to say hello? Are you gonna be in a better mood than Dad?
No.
It doesn't look like you are. Are you going to wag that tail?
No. No, I'm sitting on the tail. Don't let me get it out.
Hello. Hello. Yes, I'm just about to go and clean all your dog hairs off the sofa in the lounge, just so it looks like we're lovely and hygienic and not got clumps of your dog hairs lying around the house. Go on, Boo, with your hoover. He likes to hoover. He likes to hoover, and I like to drink my tea. So I gave the lounge a quick whiz around. Mila, you're not meant to be on here when your blankie's not on here. Look at this gorgeous white sofa. You can't. You're too hairy. She knows she's being cheeky. So this is her blanket that we usually put on the bottom of the sofa. And then I've had the duvet down here for like ages, and we've had like 3 layers: duvet, dog blanket, and then our fluffy, all of our favourite fluffy, big fluffy blanket. Honestly, this is Mila's favourite, this is James's favourite, this is my favourite. We all try and hog it in the nights. But Mrs., I need to give this a quick lint roller now because We need to make it look nice and clean for the midwife coming. I see so many of you guys messaging me on Instagram when you find one of these, when it like pops up as the ad, because I wish I could be more helpful and tell you where to buy this, but it was the only thing I've ever bought off an Instagram ad. I saw it, I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. It probably will never turn up. It did, and it literally is the best thing that ever happened to me. This is James hoovering. Obviously, there aren't loads of hairs on here because we do have the blankets, but some hairs do creep through, and it is just, look at that. Didn't even look like there were a lot of hairs on the white sofa, and it does that. And that's all your hair's creeping through, Missy. Don't try and hide underneath that paw. So we have about half an hour left and we're getting to it. All done, yeah. Sofa is plumped and ready. Just sorting out my blanket. James has hoovered the whole house head to toe. Oh, he's still going. Mila's found a new chair to sit on. Do you want to go on Blanky now? Look, I'll let you go on your favourite one. Go on. I'll let you go on here. Only if you stay on here though, because we won't see your hairs, and I know you will, because it's your favourite. Well done. Utility done. Honestly, we're still loving this utility. It's honestly just the most handy space ever to have. Mila loves her dog bath. It's just fab for boots, for mud, for everything. We love it. And also, I know you guys would have seen already, I would have put up the mirror and everything to show you it. So this is almost like a step back in time. But the bathroom, my gosh, we love it so much.
I know.
But yeah, this would have looked more complete last time you saw it because the mirror goes up there.
Brilliant, thank you.
And everything else.
It's not quite, yes, exactly, the mirror goes up there.
Yeah, it's not quite finished at the moment because they had to fill in some holes. And I got my little booty plant. Oh wow, the sun is shining. Not booty plant, my booty vase and plant. Okay, I'm just vlogging now because
in the mornings because the sun comes flying through that window.
So moody.
So, yeah, like it's kind of like it's a mood.
Mysterious.
You know, because you've got the dark, you know, it's dark, but you've got the green, and then it's flying through, and you're like, oh, I feel a bit moody. It's like a sexy room.
It is a sexy room. I get that vibe totally.
The downstairs toilet being a sexy room, that's a bit weird.
It's the sexiest room in the house. So they've just arrived. We've just got our masks on, and I'm just sorting myself out. Why I tuck those little things in. James just said I look Niels, we just took your blanket off there. Oh, whatever. I give up. Yeah, thought I'd give you a little bump update while we wait for them to collect their stuff in the car. Woo! She's growing. 6.7 pounds. Well, it'll be more than that by now. She just, you know, grows faster than we can imagine. Oh, lovely. An orange juice. And water?
I want you some water.
James's fave.
I know. Refreshing.
So the midwife has just left. We had a really good...
It's the first time I met her.
Yeah, obviously I meet her when I go for my appointments, but James has never met her. So it was really nice for James to meet her because she is so lovely. And we just went through everything, didn't we? Excuse me, were you on your phone?
I'm writing a shopping list.
Oh, that's lovely.
Carry on.
What's on your shopping list?
I'm so sorry.
Meals for the week.
Meals for the week, exactly.
James is going to do a food shop
Meals
later.
on my wheels.
Meals on
Should we
wheels.
start eating spicy curry?
I know.
Not quite yet.
They do recommend the 5 S's. What were they? Stretch and sweet. This is when you go past your due date. Stretch and sweet, sex, spicy food. Was it the 5 or 4 S's?
And
Stimulate your nipples.
stimulate your nipples.
Was there another one? No. Those are the main ones. So that's after my due date.
I thought it was
That's from spicy foods, but
sorry, that was we'll have to boot that out. I just went straight on and said that, but we'll have to boot that out.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, but I think she said spicy foods, not beef.
I also think she said she's not one to talk about the 4 S's.
No, so but she did anyway.
We're really dobbing her in here.
I know. Everyone knows that, you know, spicy food, sex, stimulate the nipples, all that. It's all good for trying to induce labour. Hopefully we won't
Not
have to.
until
But
38 weeks.
Well,
apart from the stretch and sweet, which is obviously 40 plus.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes,
Very good to be listening. You've been listening. Yeah, we went through everything and it was really good. We looked at all the places where we're going to like set up for the home birth. So we were talking through the lounge and the bedroom, and then we went through kind of just everything to do with the home birth. So
yeah, everything.
All the emergencies,
tarpaulin, puppy pads, when this happens, when that happens.
You had
when
good
you get checked.
questions.
Thank you.
Are you feeling prepared?
I do feel very prepared. I feel
Oh,
like we
so
can have it
do
now.
I.
I feel feel ready to rumble.
Yeah.
You know, get the pool pumped up from 38 weeks.
Yeah, and that's good because she said to just leave it, so I agree with that.
Not full, but have it pumped. So
Yeah,
ready to
just pump it up because then I think it just takes your mind off that.
I think we should fill it and let Mila go in it though.
Oh yeah, because that'll be really sterile for when I go in it. I think like our biggest worry now is
I was just in a shopping list.
Have you done your toast yet?
Yeah, I've done my toast.
Lovely.
I'm doing a shopping list.
Okay.
I'll say it again.
You're doing a shopping list. You better make it a good shopping list. Yeah, I'd say the thing that I'm most like anxious about at the moment is probably just getting to a point where I have to be induced and then can't have a birth from home. Obviously
we didn't ask that, did we?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, 90% sure you can't have a birth from
No,
home
you
when
can't.
induced, but they did say yesterday at our appointment that you can sometimes get induced kind of and take it home.
Oh yeah, I should have asked about
I
that.
don't know if you then go back to hospital. I'm not sure.
I'll have to ask her in the next appointment. But yeah, getting to a point where either something's going wrong, because like later on when things go wrong, they do suggest that you just be induced, and basically not being able to have the home birth because I'm so excited about it. But it comes from a place of positivity in terms of because I'm so excited about the home birth, obviously that comes with anxiety that I won't be able to have that home birth, and I do just need to keep knowing that whatever happens, it's just safest for me, safest for the baby, and so it's the right option. But because I'm so excited, I can't help but be nervous that I won't be able to have it. Anyway, so James is, like he said a million times, going to do a shop. And I'm going to chill out for a bit because my blood pressure was a little bit high recently. I'm going to the sofa with Mila. She is chilling like always. Hello. My blood pressure was a little bit high the last 2 times that I had it done. And then yesterday I had a little bit of a, not scare, but we were traveling in the car and I had like bright flashing like fairy white lights in my eyes. And that's like really unusual for me. And I was like, well, obviously it's unusual for anyone, but I was like, this is unusual. And I knew that flashing lights or like blurred vision or anything to do with vision was quite a serious symptom in pregnancy. And there's quite a serious thing called preeclampsia, which you can get, which obviously I wouldn't be able to have a home birth then. They would need to monitor me and potentially, you know, get the baby out if it was, because it's threatening to me and threatening to the baby. So anyway, I knew that the symptoms for that were like swelling of the feet, which I have had, high blood pressure, which I have had, and now I was having these flashing lights. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like for a bit, me and James were quite worried and we were quite sort of panicky that we were gonna have to, I don't know, that something serious was gonna be wrong and that we weren't going to be able to have a home birth, and that was the baby going to be okay, was I going to be okay, everything like that. But luckily I got my bloods, urine and what's the other one? Blood pressure done again, and they were all fine yesterday, had them done, they were all fine. And then she came to the house this morning, did a full check over me, and everything was fine as well. So that has put mine, and she said, you know, there's no signs of preeclampsia, so that's fine. Even though I did have technically symptoms of it, those symptoms are still common in pregnancy. So it's weird getting that balance between, okay, this could be absolutely normal in pregnancy or something really serious could be happening. So that was a bit of a scare yesterday. So they have just said, just rest a bit with the blood pressure and stuff, like just take it a bit chill. But I've also got pelvic girdle pain, which is like when your muscles and all your bones like and loosen up around the pelvis area, which is normal again in pregnancy, but it can be really painful. And they say for that not to sit for longer than 30 minutes. So I'm trying to like rest rather than go full pelt throughout the whole day and then rest at 4 for the rest of the day. That's not going to be good for me sitting down that long. So I'm like going to try and break it up today and see if that works. So when James goes for a shop, I'm going to have a little chill out now, half an hour. Then we'll do like the dog walk, which will be a nice bit of activity. Then I'll break it up again by sitting down. You know, I don't know, I'm just telling you my daily routine, my plan for the day. So I thought, right, what can I do to like chill out, take a breather, but also, you guys know I like to stay like productive and I like to keep busy. I've really been missing my crafting. I haven't really had the energy or like motivation to do crafting lately, but I feel like now I'm so organized for the baby and I'm so sort of like, I need to take my mind off counting down the days till she's here, or weeks. I bought myself some crafting stuff to keep me excited. And I bought this world map, and basically it's on a canvas, and it's like one of those ones that you are meant to paint, so it's like a colour me in canvas of the world. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get it and I'm just gonna like embroider. I'm not gonna do the exact detail, I'm just gonna take different sections, and again the sections aren't split into countries or anything. I'm just gonna take sections randomly and do kind of like a neutral palette across the map, and I think that'll look really cool. I'm still babbling, Boo, I'm so sorry. I've literally been talking for like 10 minutes on my own. So yeah, I thought I'd start. I've still got so many, like so much embroidery stuff to use, because obviously I went through a massive hype of doing it like all the time, then I had a little break. But yeah, I feel like this is really exciting because I don't have to worry about the design. I can just sit down and fill in my little squares, and that'll keep me going for quite a while, I think, because it's quite like a little detailed thing. But before I sit down and do that, I'm gonna make myself some porridge. So we've done a food shop. Thought it would be fun to put together 2 little boxes, 1 labour box. So I can't remember where I read about this, but I read about labour box. So you like put in it loads of little snacks and things that you kind of look forward to having, but also things that are like, not nutritious, but like give you energy. So like flapjacks and stuff are really good because they have loads of energy and good carbs in them and stuff. So stuff that you can like keep in a little box and then open when you go into labour, and it's a little like treat and a little like excitement to have based around that. And then I also wanted to put together a midwife box because we're going to be having 2 midwives come to the house. And I just, you know, labour can go on for a long time, so I thought it'd be nice to have and I don't know what state I'm going to be in, so I could just be in the lounge, like hypnobirthing, like, you know, never speak to the midwives at all during the whole time. Very unlikely, but in case that is the case and I'm in the zone, I thought it'd be nice to set up like a little midwife box where I can have snacks for them, like little herbal.
They will definitely come with snacks and like packed food.
Yeah, but in case they don't, they might feel like rushed and be like, oh, we forgot our snacks. I just wanted to have snacks available for them. And I got like a random mixture of stuff for me, the labour box and the midwife box. So I'm gonna like sort all of this out and put it, and then not touch them. The point is, I cannot make these boxes and then eat my way through them before she arrives, because we may still have a long time until she arrives. But yeah, I tried to get a mixture of stuff. Loads of people and the midwife recommend Lucozade Sport, so we grabbed some of that. And then I also had to grab the cutest little mixing bowl for my baking. As you guys know, I love to bake. I've baked like 3 times in my whole life, but I do love it. So I treated myself to a little cute mixing bowl and some cute mixing utensils. And then always I grab a couple of little flowers, and tulips are just my absolute fave. So my ones currently are dying. So I bought some fresh tulips to freshen up the house. So I've done my 2 boxes. James is making us some chicken sandwiches whilst watching the football, obviously. More sport. Oh, you've actually paused it. Is it that important of a game? Well, is that Swansea?
No, it's not important at all. It's highlights. Oh. And I've been trying to watch this all day.
Oh. Oh, it's your match of the day.
Keep on talking over it.
Match of the day is, you know, very important when he has to watch that to get a stomach.
It keeps me up to date without having to watch.
No, it's good.
Games, you know?
It's a really good idea, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I've got my box for the midwives. I've just got some, you know, little healthier bits, and then some cheekier bits, some crisps. Just snacky stuff is nice. And then this is my labour box. I might change it as I go, depending on like what cravings I have or what I fancy, but I absolutely love these, and I feel like they're quite like substantial crisps, so maybe they'll have a bit of energy in them. Not the Pringles, the pretzels. Right. Baked pretzels. That's just definitely a complete lie.
Like who doesn't love Pringles?
Exactly. We love Pringles, so they're in there. And then I've got some more like cereal barsy stuff, treats, and then some like corny grazy things, which I love as well. So they're my snacks. I'm very excited by this. I'm gonna have to put them away so I don't munch my way through the whole thing. And we're making some chicken sandwiches, which as you can see, Mila's very excited about. And then we're gonna go on a very sunny dog walk because the sun...
It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is just shining lately. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is so, feels so summery and so we're just moving into a new season, it feels like at the moment. A new season of life.
Here we go, amber season.
Amber season!
Yeah.
Lots of sun and lots of amber, hopefully. Morning guys, it is now the next day. It is 7 AM. Put my glasses up because I don't think it focuses very well with them down. I'm just making myself a cup of tea. I've got this like thing that happens at the moment all the time, and apparently drop the tea thing. Oh god, crouching down. I'm too pregnant to be doing that. It just doesn't, my body doesn't function like that anymore. Can't bend down, pick things up properly. Yeah, I know that it's quite common in pregnancy. Like you can just wake up throughout the night or just be awake throughout the night. It's like pregnancy insomnia, I think it's called. For no reason, you're kind of just wide awake. To be fair, I have been so grateful for the way that I've been sleeping in pregnancy. I've had such a fantastic general sleep ability in pregnancy, which I'm so grateful for, because I just think that's so important to how you feel. And for people that sort of from 30 weeks plus struggle to get any sleep, I'm following some people that just seem to not be able to get much sleep at all. That's just really, really hard. That's for after the baby comes, not before. You just don't want that before, do you? So, yeah, but basically I've been having it that I'll wake up at I've set my alarm for 8 as usual, and I'll just wake up a couple of hours earlier, 5, 6 or 7. Usually it's 5, but today it was 7, which isn't bad at all, obviously. It's a completely normal time to wake up, but it's really different. It's just I wake up and it's 5, 6 or 7 and I'm wide awake because my eyes are just bing. It's no chance of me going back to sleep. So I'll just come down here and start my day. I can't complain. Definitely not when it's 7. That's quite a nice time to wake up and feel awake. But when it's 5, I'm a bit more grouchy about it. So yeah, I'm starting my day, making myself a cup of tea. I'm going to wake James up at 8 because we only usually put on my one alarm. So whenever I come down on my own, I wake him up with a cup of tea because he doesn't have an alarm on. Also guys, my face is so swollen. Loads of you were commenting on the last vlog or one of the last vlogs saying how my face was swelling at the end of pregnancy and that was a sign of labour. My double chin is cute as heck, but it is prominent in every single angle, and my cheeks feel swollen, my nose, everything feels and looks really swollen. I feel I look really different. But apparently that's normal at the end of pregnancy, or maybe it's just general pregnancy weight gain, which is also normal, and it just feels I look really different. Also, some of our friends dropped this off our doorstep last night. It was honestly the best little surprise. Look, just hatched. Oh my god, how cute is that? Because she's going to be an Easter baby. It's so cute. I can't cope. Oh my gosh. Literally all baby clothes melt me, but little Easter outfits, I'm oh my gosh, because she's going to be an Easter baby. I can imagine her in that. She's going to look so cute.
Good morning, guys. I know you spoke to Carys this morning, who was up a little earlier today. Bless her, couldn't quite sleep. I wonder what that is in pregnancy that kind of just stops you, just wakes up, not even wakes up groggy, just kind of wakes up and gets on with the day. I've got a couple of small tasks to do this morning. The first of which, oh, this is so cute, going into Amber's room. Oh, look at the sign. We need to put up a bigger sign that we got from Etsy with the A and the Amber written on it. Anyway, going into the nursery. I'm going to set up today washing all of her bed sheets for her snooze pod. So this is the bedside crib we're using. This will go into our main bedroom once she is here. So I need to wash all the bed sheets so that they are ready and rocking to go, and I'll probably chuck in some of her newborn clothes along with those. This is obviously the cot she's going in later, but hopefully not until about 6 months onwards. So there's no need to kind of wash the bed sheets for here until much later on, because then we'll probably just end up washing them again to make sure they are fully clean. But yeah, some of you guys have said previously that your baby kind of stopped fitting in these until between 4 and 5 months. And the way that Amber is growing, I think we'd be lucky if she fits in there from birth. Poor Carys. But no. So yes, I'm gonna wash those bed sheets, wash some new baby clothes, and yeah, get on with that really. And I'm gonna just have a little clean gonna kind of like sort out some of the outdoor spaces. So I think I'm gonna like clean out the porch and stuff, because the porch is actually a little bit of a state. Let me just pop everything out here. So obviously before our utility room, we used to use the front door for everything. And so I think it's just covered in mud from where we used to take our boots off. So this is absolutely covered in mud. So I'm gonna just be pulling out our shoes and giving this a sweep out. Just small jobs like that, just to make the entrance more appealing, isn't it, Carys? Oh, what are you pretending that you're up?
No, I'm like getting up slowly. That's my manoeuvre.
I know. I'm starting to think that this might be an issue, because you are kind of struggling.
I know.
Getting all the way down to the bottom to get up.
But you love it with me.
Yeah, you do love it together. How are you feeling? You're not feeling tired at all after the 7 a.m. wake up?
Ow! No, that's quite nice actually.
Yeah. We didn't even go to bed early. We only went to bed about midnight.
I know, but because you wake up and feel awake, it doesn't feel like a chore getting up. Because that's the whole point. I wake up at 7, like ding.
I get you.
So I'm like happy to be up.
I never wake up like that.
And then I get to do my embroidery.
The alarm goes off at 8 and I'm like, what's going on? So we're just out walking the dog. The builders turned up to quickly go over a couple of things in the utility, so can't do the washing or anything now because we can't leave them to it in that space.
Yeah.
So we decided to pop out earlier than we were intending to with the dog. So yeah, out on a lovely walk. Carys is flying. We're definitely moving slower than ever.
I'm literally like a waddling duck.
That was just such contradictory what I said. Carys is flying, but we are still definitely moving slower than ever.
But I'm flying.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how well you're walking though.
Thank you. No,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's my my pelvis now that just feels so wobbly and uneven. So like, even if I sit down too quick, I'm like, oh, my hip's nearly dislocated.
That's quite scary.
I know. It feels
like the idea that it feels so bad that it feels like they're going to dislocate.
Exactly. So that's kind of the same feeling I get when I'm like walking uphill and stuff. So look at me. I just look like.
You look great. You're glowing, girl. You look fabulous.
God,
I love how you don't cover up your bump. You know, that used to be such a thing, and I think it's definitely becoming less of a thing. You can't cover it up even if you wanted to, nothing. No.
No, I totally agree with that though. I think like back in the day, it used to be like no one would wear super tight clothes and like show off their bump. And the one thing I have noticed since being pregnant is the amount of support, not support, but like people embrace the bump. They're like, what a beautiful big bump. And it makes you feel good as a pregnant person because your body like is so unusual and out of this world.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice for people to be so mesmerised by it because it could be really hard otherwise, I think.
We are now back home and everything has been finished in the toilet and the utility. So that's really exciting. I have been washing Carys's birthing towels, as we like to call them. Carys bought some grey towels to have because loads of you guys recommended for home births grey towels. We actually have a complete lack of towels in this house anyway. So hopefully the vast majority of these will just be washed afterwards and then used.
Oh my god, this is the extra super size one that I bought.
That's the same size as the white one you use after a shower.
Is it? No, it's not!
I'd say that's just a normal bath sheet size.
Yeah, I do have a giant one.
You do have a giant one.
I do love my giant towels. Just thought that would be perfect because then you just need like one towel.
You obviously need less then, don't you? Which is always a positive.
And it won't slide about sort of thing. Especially because we've got so much white stuff, white sofa, white bed. Yes, thank you, James.
That's okay. So yes, we're going to go and grab the bed sheets now, and we're going to give those a quick wash through.
Yes.
Should we go grab them?
We're on a practical hype.
Yeah. Okay, so all these sheets are so cute. The star design and the cloud design. And we've got a little sleep aid, which I'm sure Carys has shown you. Anyway, let's chuck these down. Carys, which of her newborn clothes shall I wash alongside? Want to grab some for me?
Oh yeah, okay. I've got a whole drawer full. So, James has popped the wash on. Wait, did you pop the wash on?
I did pop the wash on, I did.
He popped the washity ping on. I thought I would, unbox my really exciting package.
I'm going to ask the crucial question.
Yeah?
Why?
Why what?
Why would you unpack that on the camera?
Well, that's actually a good question, Bill.
Okay.
So I posted...
Let's hear the answer.
You can unpack the dishwasher. James is doing all the really practical stuff today, like wash the baby clothes and unpack the dishwasher.
This is what I do all day, unpacking the dishwasher.
I know, I feel like we literally clean the kitchen all day.
Yeah.
Like, we said that before, but I guess the kitchen's like the hub of the home, isn't it? And you make breakfast, lunch, dinner, teas, coffees, everything, and you'd end up just cleaning the kitchen the whole time, the whole day. I posted on my story about my down package because I was like making a bit of a joke out of it, saying that deliveries get far less exciting when you're planning a home birth, because this is basically a delivery of a bucket for my vomit, in case I'm sick, a sieve to sieve out poop from the water birthing pool.
That ain't my job.
And it's not your job, don't worry about that. And shower curtains to cover things from mess. And I was just basically saying how unglamorous deliveries have gotten. And I was like, I wanted to say it on the vlog as well, because I had the most ridiculously positive response from posting that, which I thought was just like a fun, you know, casual story. I had such lovely messages from people basically saying that how much they've loved learning about pregnancy and home birth and just general birthing stuff from our videos, which that's the thing, like we kind of just talk about it in our own silly way, don't we? And it's, I don't know, I guess people find that fun, which I never really informative, which I never really thought about. But then also I had loads of people who were pregnant, like quite early on in their pregnancy, messaging saying how comforting they find it when even just like a topic that you may think it's best not to talk about, like pooing in the birthing pool, because it could scare people, when actually the response I had was people love just hearing it normalized, because it makes you feel just really, I don't know, like I always say, knowledge is power. And I just think people have liked hearing all sides of home birthing, not just that it's going to be magical and you're going to hypnobirth. There are so many sides to birth, and it's all natural and it's all normal. And yes, it's like TMI for some people, and that's fine. But there's loads of people out there that get, clearly, I didn't realize how many people out there get reassured by just hearing about these things and talking about these things in a really normal way. Like, here's my delivery of a sieve that I'm going to use to sieve my poo out of my birth pool, you know? Like, it just makes people feel comfortable with those topics, which are really uncomfortable for a lot of people and for, you know, myself and everyone really. So we want to just kind of, if that helps people feel good, like I honestly didn't think people were going to be so buzzing and so happy that I posted that stupid story. Just because, I don't know, if it makes you laugh, it just makes you feel good about things that are going to come, because, yeah, they're very new, they're very unknown, and they're very scary for first-time birthers and first-time mums. I have found that anyway. It's just nice to hear people talking about those type of topics, which aren't usually talked about. No, exactly, that's the thing. Exactly, that's the thing. You're not saying this is the thing with birth, you don't know what's going to happen. There's like a million different things that can happen, but imagine going into it, like everyone just like, nobody mentioned that pooing in birth was possible. To be honest, I didn't ever think about it before I got pregnant or anything. Imagine it happening at the time, no one's mentioned it, you'd be there like, oh my God, has this only ever happened to me? You'd be so embarrassed, you'd be like, oh, all the midwives like, oh my God, this has never happened before. You're a one-off, this is so embarrassing. That's what would be going through your head, isn't it? So just knowing that it happens to so many people and that we're all in this together, birth is magical, with all its ups and downs that it comes with. Yeah, it's just nice to just talk openly about things. I think it helps. So yeah, that's my really exciting delivery package from Dunelm, which I'm going to unbox now and organise. And also, what was I going to show you? Oh, I did eventually change my dead flowers for my new tulips, which are my new favourite flowers. And you can see my red wine, my alcohol-free red wine in the background.
De-alcoholised.
Which I was sipping on.
0.0% alcohol.
I was sipping on that last night. And I'm getting hungry, boo. Are we going to do rice salad?
We are.
Woohoo! We're doing our favourite rice salad with fish cake for lunch. My fave. James has made us hello. Our favourite fish cake rice salad with an egg.
No peppers today, so we have grated carrot instead.
It looks delicious. And yes, I am allowed a dippy egg in pregnancy.
As long as they're from certified hens.
Yes, and as long as it's cooked and not raw egg, it's all good.
The point is the yolk can be raw.
Yeah, but that's not a raw egg, is it? Oh, I see. It's not raw though.
They did have for a while that you couldn't eat runny yolk, but they say now that if it's from the certified hens, the lion hens, then you can.
You just know it all, boo.
I do.
You're up to date.
It took 2 seconds to Google.
I know.
So I'm just giving the front porch a quick clean out. I'm quite tempted to get the jet wash out, but I actually want to jet wash kind of the entire drive and patio area. So I think I'm just going to sweep today and then jet wash sometime soon. I think it would be nice to kind of spruce up the front of the house a bit because it's just looking a little bit dirty, kind of the paving stones and the drive and the slabs. So yeah, just a sweep today.
So James is doing an amazing job cleaning the porch. It already looks 10 million times better. This is my old wreath that was on the door. So this was kind of like I always like to have a wreath on the door, guys. I'm a bit of a wreath fan. And this is my like OG DIY wreath that I kind of try and change throughout the year for different seasons. This is from autumn, because then I bought a different one, which was like a personalised one from Next. I treated us for a Christmas wreath. So I never got round to changing my autumn one at all. We got the bee on, which is quite nice, springy and summery. But I'm going to swap out some of the Christmassy, autumny colours. And I think maybe I'm just going to go for green. Just like keep it simple for spring and summer. Might add some Easter decks, just easy clip-on Easter decks for Easter. And then might add some more colourful flowers when we get to summer. But I think for like the transition into spring and summer and stuff, I'm just going to leave it as like a green with a bee. I think that'll look really effective. So James has done a glorious job with the porch. That just looks so much fresher. And we've also we've also got the new wreath on the door. It was an absolute nightmare to put up. It's probably going to snap off in a second. But yeah, it looks so much better. Just all green with the little bee for spring. And then, like I said, I might jazz it up for Easter, I might jazz it up for summer, depending on how much time we've got. Just had a delivery of the carrier as well, which is exciting. We're really excited to be able to take Amber on like our dog walking hikes. So I'm sure James mostly will be wearing her.
I'll be wearing her.
Baby wearing.
I have on Ralph Lauren joggers, t-shirts from Next, and Amber.
Baby Amber. So yeah, that's really exciting. I love getting little bits for her. And where's Mila? Oh, there she is. I thought she wasn't going to be on there for a second. I nearly didn't spot you. And you've brought a flip-flop onto the sofa. Thank you for that. I think I'm going to have a little... See, this is what happens when I start doing arts and crafts. This is just not good. James always tells me off for my leaving stuff about. I'm going to have to get better at things like that. But yeah, I just start leaving all my mess around. This is my update on my world map. This is how I'm getting on. To be honest, I wasn't really sure like what I was doing with the colours and what I was doing. I've never really done a kind of fill in the patches, especially when I'm not actually filling in what's there. I'm just kind of filling in blocks. So I'm kind of learning as I go. I'm not loving the turnout at the moment, but I feel like once it all comes together, I will. And I can, like I went over, that was just that, and then I added in that little bit. So you can layer on top and change and sort of fix bits that you're not 100% happy with. So I might change it as I go. But I'm just gonna, I started off with beiges and browns, and now I'm just gonna start adding in some pinks, and I don't know, I'll see. Because I didn't want to do it super colourful, because although I feel like really colourful, also why are all the curtains closed in this room? It's very sort of mood lighting in here. Even though I feel like a really colourful world map would look better, a lot of the house is like neutral and like neutral tones, and I feel like I'll just like it up on the wall somewhere if I do choose to put it up. With like more beigey pastel colours. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little sit down now for a little bit and rest my extremely swollen feet. I don't know how or when they got so swollen. It's been a bit of a gradual thing, the feet swelling. And rest my pelvis a little bit, because I'm feeling like my pelvis is just gonna dislocate today. Every time I sit down it kind of goes and I'm like, oh, what's happening? But it's okay, I just need to keep resting in between my activities.
So, I'm just gonna pop out on a run. I've decided to go running today rather than go on the spin bike, just to mix it up. I don't wanna kind of overdo the spin bike and get a bit bored. And I said that I wanted to spin like 2 or 3 times a week and then run 2 or 3 times. So, here I am, forcing myself to run. Really, I just wanna go back on my Peloton, Carys.
So athletic.
And look at you. What are you doing, fitness girl? There you go, That's your exercise.
And cycling every day. That's actually exhausting.
That's it, that's you done. Carys is having a little chill. She's watching Superstore. There we go.
It's great.
It's really, really good. And then, yeah, I'll just come in then and we'll have a little chill on the sofa, watch a movie probably. And tonight I'm going to cook chicken fajitas.
Woo!
So that's very exciting.
Yum.
And here's all her super fresh clothes and sheets out the washing machine. So we're going to have to go through and organise those. Maybe that's what we can do tomorrow sometime, is organise her wardrobe and drawers.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, we still need to do that. I'm actually really excited
definitely.
for that because I want to like label it all newborn, 0 to 3.
That's going to last 2 seconds when she's actually here.
I know, but I feel like a good organisation system will be key.
Especially for like middle of the night changes.
Yeah.
100%.
And like knowing where vests are, suits, trousers, all of that.
And Mila's just waiting for her dinner and you got a whole hour left, baby girl.
I know, don't say the word.
I'm not.
Excited.
Shh, quiet down. Happy Wednesday, guys. We've just finished filming the video that went up Thursday, just before this one.
Yeah.
Where we kind of showed off the new downstairs toilet. So make sure you go back and check that out if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, that's basically all we've done today. We walked the dog this morning, and now I'm going to let Carys cut my hair.
Yay, finally!
I know. Well, I've been wanting to get Carys to do it for a little while. And we kept on like, oh, we don't really have time today. Or Carys was like, oh, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, I'm going to watch telly. But we just need to get it done. So let's going to do it. No more excuses.
Done.
Let's get the haircut.
If it gets shaved off, it gets shaved off.
It is going a little bit mental. Do you want me to wash it again? I washed it a few hours ago, but do you want me to wet in it? Or do you think just go for it?
Boom. Just get it done.
Okay.
Just get it done, innit? Where is it? I'm packing away my arts and crafts.
Yes, let me go and get the shaver. We'll just do it down here in the middle of the kitchen, so it'll be easy to hoover up then.
We've just been watching a YouTube video on hair cutting, and to be fair, the guy has really similar hair to James, so we're going to kind of do like a follow along YouTube video. I do actually think that would be really good. And they said you needed to use a comb, and this is my version of a comb, which is not a comb, and these are my versions of clips.
Oh, they're going to look cute in my hair. Right.
But you can't wait to wear those through. And we have some shears, hair cutting shears. So wish us luck. This is the guy's hair. They've literally just clipped it up, but it's so similar to James's. So I'm hoping this is going to turn out like professional.
Wish us luck.
Okay. Here's the before. Sit down. I'll get a before shot, and then we'll go straight into the after. So here is the before. Very thick, very, very voluptuous. Oh, you've put one in already.
Right, help you out.
Lovely.
Ow.
I was just.
I heard you just poking me.
No. Okay, there's the before.
That's going to be me during your birth. You're going to be like, yeah, it's going to be like,
no. That will be, yeah.
So, time to see the outcome. Da, 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 da. Hey. We kind of got a bit scared to take too much off on top. Do you want to show it?
Yeah. I'm not like, I wish I could have done a better job, to be honest, but it does look better than before. I did massively mess up the sideburns.
Just a little bit, like kind of just completely, totally eclipsed my sideburns. They no longer exist.
But luckily they'll grow back in 3 days.
Bald.
Luckily James's hair grows quick, so it won't be long till they grow back. But yeah, the sideburns I messed up. But to be fair, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad.
It looks good. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and once I'm gonna need to shower now, and once I put a bit of product in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I can stick some hair back on my sideburns. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm really impressed. Thank you, Carys.
I tried, guys. It's really not as easy as cutting my hair, which was just tie it in 2 ponies and cut it. It's much easier, and also my hair's much thinner, so it kind of just looked fine. But with thick hair, it's so much harder because every little clump that you cut like bluntly really looks like a blunt cut.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing, because your hair kind of rides down.
Oh yeah.
And it's flat all the way around. You can kind of just cut it flat, when with kind of when hair.
If I was a girl with thicker hair and I tried to just bluntly cut, it would not look anywhere.
Really?
No,
Okay.
Really, like thin hair is so easy to style and cut when you're trying to like blend it.
I wouldn't know.
It's the only pro of having thin hair, you know. So I'm gonna go for a shower and bath now.
Yes, I need to have a shower.
Yeah, you do need to have a shower first. Get all that hair off. There was honestly so much hair. It was like we could have rebuilt a whole of James's head.
Yes, I could have a whole new head and definitely stick my sideburns back on.
But
upset that my sideburns are gone.
you are very upset about the sideburns, and it's making me upset because
Oh, sorry, no, that's not what I want.
I shouldn't have rushed the sideburns. I just got really carried away because the sideburns
really didn't like my thick sideburns, and so we kind of went too quickly from, you know, a 3 to just a 0.
I was like, oh my god, yay, they're coming off. Oh, no sideburns. So just ignore the sideburns. Yeah, I'm gonna have a shower and we're gonna settle down for the night.
I'm gonna go on my bike.
I'm moving. Oh,
I'm gonna go for a cycle.
let's go on the cycle again.
In the
It's
same
just
position.
too fitness for me now. James has just hopped in the shower before me because I'm probably gonna have like a longer shower bath, and he's just gonna rinse his hair off. And I thought I'd unbox this little package that I got from Sonda Candles. She always sends me she's so sweet. She always sends me little things in the post. It's very, very generous of her. Oh, look, I absolutely love her little name and definition. Oh my gosh, I can just smell that. That is a whiff of gorgeous smell. Oh my goodness me. Oh, and the packaging, is it gonna be, oh, it's a booty candle, yay! Oh my gosh, I've been seeing these on her Instagram. Look at that juicy booty, oh my goodness. This is amazing. Where do I put this, guys? Where do I put this to get in all its glory? Are you checking out the booty? Oh my gosh, this smells insane. What the heck? You can even smell it. How nice does that smell, Mila? You're shocked. I feel like maybe it would go quite nicely by here. Yeah, that's quite cool because then it kind of like matches the ceramic. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Good morning. We have actually skipped 2 days, and today is Friday. We slept absolutely terrible Wednesday night. The wind was just horrific, like it was across all South Wales, and it just kept us up. Like, it was just so noisy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was literally, I'm not sure what was banging about outside, but there was something banging and crashing, and every time we drift off, it would be like boom, and we would just wake up, and it was just, I think we got 3 hours sleep.
I think so. I ended up coming downstairs and sleep on the sofa, and then an hour later, Carys also gave up and went and slept in the guest bed. I don't know why I didn't think of sleeping in the guest bed.
I know, well I did mention it to you, but it wasn't really set up, right?
It wasn't, and I think I thought I was going to go downstairs and watch TV, and then when I got to the sofa, it was just so comfy, and I fell asleep.
Yeah.
So I never actually put the TV on.
The sofa is a double bed. Or is it bigger?
Yeah.
It's the best thing to sleep on. So
It is.
I have napped on it before when I've been up at 5 o'clock. And it's just divine, so I don't blame you.
And about 3 a.m. we just did a bed swap. You know, 3 a.m. we were like, I'm on the sofa, you're in the guest bed.
And that was
and
it.
then we had 3 hours sleep until about 6 and we got up. Anyway,
Preparing us
so
for
we did
newborn life.
Yeah, and we did do some bits and bobs. We were quite practical yesterday, but we decided not to vlog because we were a bit zombie-like.
Yeah.
So what did we do yesterday? We did quite a bit of the course, didn't we? The baby course.
Yes, we did the baby course. We did. We did just recover, walk the dog. Yeah, we did some practical little bits and bobs. You did quite a bit of worky bits. I did.
I can't remember though.
I can't remember. Oh, the day before I made my Easter craft. But then I didn't get to show it on here, I don't think.
And you were upset about your twig tree?
My twig tree. Yeah, which is still going to be wet, so I might just stick to my twig.
I quite like your bauble vase.
Bauble in a vase.
Yeah, I like that. That's really great.
Thank you. It's making me feel very Eastery, so it's done its job.
You know, if she comes on a due date, we've got an Easter weekend baby.
I know.
So, you know, that's a big one. That's a good reason. So today, we're kind of just like keep on organising. We're going to put on another wash of baby clothes, and we're going to set up the birthing pool. We haven't yet set it up. We need to try it because tomorrow is 37 weeks. And so if Carys goes into active labour from any time tomorrow, we are all good to have a home birth.
All good to go.
So today we definitely need to set up this birthing pool because up until this point we were going to hospital if anything happens.
Yeah, I want to kind of set up the lounge as, I know it blurs me out in the background when I go too far, so I find I'm going to come close to you guys. I know that, what was I going to say? No! It just really bugs me, this camera.
For today.
Does it bug anyone else? Like, even if James literally stands 1 second behind me, it blurs... 1 second.
Yeah.
Baby brain. 1 centimetre behind me, it blurs out the person, which is good because it blurs.
I'm sure the square is focusing on me though.
I feel like it isn't when I watch it back.
But you know how the squares are.
Yes, I know.
Doesn't that mean it's focusing on me?
But I bet I'll watch this back and I bet you're blurry. He's blurry, isn't he, guys? And it bugs me. All the camera sort of stuff just bugs me. Yeah, anyway, I wanted to set up the lounge as like a practice run, birthing pool, candles, everything lit. I might even print off, I've been meaning to do this for ages, print out the birthing affirmations, put them in little frames.
That would be nice to do,
yeah.
Definitely.
And just kind of set it up and see, so then on the day we know where everything's going, even like where...
Just clicked my nipple.
I know.
Just nipple clicked me.
I felt that.
little pokey nipple.
Just so we know where everything's going and everything can run smoothly then whenever she chooses to come.
Yeah.
When are you going to come, baby girl?
Please don't come too late, Amber.
Yes.
Please not.
No, well, we won't rush you.
38 to 40 weeks would be good.
I know every time I say like, oh, she could come any day, I literally get a flood of DMs like, yeah, she's not going to come till 41 weeks. She's not going to come till, and I'm like...
40 plus 10 is what we're expecting, which is bang on average, so that would
No,
be great.
let's not expect anything.
No,
40 plus 10 would be still average, which means that so many people would go over 40 plus 10.
I know.
That would be good.
It's just mental, because most people are induced from 42 weeks, so it's mad that 40 plus 10 is...
That's just mad. That's
crazy.
honestly crazy.
And so many people are induced earlier because of, you know, risks.
Yeah.
Anyway, or C-sections earlier, like with twins and triplets.
Oh,
mad.
it's crazy. I know. No expectation. Whilst James is making a sausage sandwich, I will unbox my delivery from Lights for Fun. You guys freaking know I love Lights for Fun. So where else was I going to get my electric candles for the birth? Because... yeah, I do already have a large collection of electric candles. I'm going to sit on my birthing bowl. This is honestly the best thing.
How many sandwiches
Best thing we got.
2 pieces of bread? 3
Yeah.
pieces of bread? Just the 2?
Just 2 pieces of bread, please, because I had
small for you today.
toast and a flapjack for breakfast.
Flapjack?
Okay. A flapjack.
A flapjack.
Lights for Fun. Literally, I love my electric candles from there that I have, and I have loads of little bits for like Christmas and loads of things from Lights for Fun. And they actually gifted us these electric candles for our birthing setup. I wanted to get some smaller ones because people recommend tea lights, but I thought because we're having it at home and there's quite a lot of space, we could go for like slightly bigger than tea light ones. So yeah, I don't actually know what exact size they are, but I picked a couple that I liked on the website and I'm really excited because then I'm just gonna keep them in the room even when we're not labouring and birthing, and then it's just going to be an array of candles, even though James already feels like I have too many, which I really do. So I have to turn on about 12 candles every evening.
I spend the majority of my night turning on and off candles.
It's so worth it though for that candlelit atmosphere, especially for a home birth. Okay, so James is shocked by the amount of candles we've got here.
Should I get an electrician up to just take our actual lights down? Because I just don't think there's a need, is there?
We can be candlelit for the rest of our lives.
Oh my goodness, there's loads.
I know, they were so generous, they sent me loads.
You can dot them around the birthing.
Yeah, exactly. So these ones are really cute because they're like a tiny bit bigger than actual tea lights, but they're still really small, so we can put them around the birthing pool and turn it on. It's gonna look so cute. I can't wait. And also look, they are still kind of, because we were worried, we were saying the other day.
I was so worried. Panicked me. What were we worried about?
No, James wasn't worried, but he did make a really good point. That I'd like had this whole candle lit idea, and then he was like, you don't know, it's very likely that you'll be giving birth in daylight and you may not have a candle lit room. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a good point, because my visualization of our birth had been very much like dimmed, nighttime, all candle lit. And it's like, you do have to visualize other alternatives, and I hadn't even visualized daylight. So that is a good point.
The positive is that we do now have a fit date for our shutters.
Yeah,
which
true.
is in the next couple of weeks. So, but who knows?
Oh, that's true.
Earlier. But you've still got those cotton curtains on the back window.
Yeah.
So that's always going to let in quite a bit of light.
Yeah, but I like that because then the fairy lights come through.
So, you know, you've got to get the balance.
Yeah, that's true. With the shutters, that'll give us a nice... But anyway, like, they still glow, even in pure daylight. Like, the bifold doors are right there. Anyway, yeah, these are all the candles that I got to lights. Thank you so much, Lights for Fun. I absolutely love... I mean, I just talk about them all the time. So
yeah,
thank you for
giving me more lights to turn off before bed.
Yeah.
I was just like, ooh, pelvis a bit sore now. I'm going to go to bed. Could you turn off all the lights? And I'm just looking at about 50 candles to turn off.
Now you will be, yeah. I would honestly not go anywhere else for my lights. I feel like I talk about them so much. This is not like a sponsored video or anything, but I just love the company so much. I just think their lights are so lovely. And we bought loads for the nursery as well, and just have a really nice relationship with them. They're just really friendly. So we finished our sausage sandwiches. Thought I'd give you a quick bumper update today. 37 weeks. Week 38. I can't believe we are 38 weeks. Well, no, it's 37 weeks into pregnancy so far. It's just crazy. James is cracking on with the birthing pool. So for anyone new, this is our lounge. Ta-da. It's like a space that we feel is very calming. Like, we created it as a very neutral, calming space. And so that's why we really want to use it for the home birth, if possible.
Cool, isn't it?
What?
This is cool.
Ooh, comes in a little bag. So this is the one that we've got. We're not sure. We'll start pumping it up now and see how much room we need. We are planning on moving out this armchair, this is a modular sofa, so it's like split into those 4 sections, come apart, and you can arrange it however you want. So we'll either move the sofa down or just disperse it among the room if we need more room here. We did have to get the bigger pool. The smaller one was sold out, so I can't remember what the size of this one is, but I know it's quite large, which I'm not complaining about because I'll have lots of room to, you know, move around. And it did say in the description of it, your partner can come in if they want. Your partner. So what do you feel about that, James? You can be ready with your sieve.
I'm going to be ready with my bathers, popping in the pool.
Your Speedos and sieve. This whole pack actually came with a sieve after getting my sieve delivered from Dunelm to sieve out my poop, in case that happens. But yeah, this actually came with a sieve. So they come with a lot of handy equipment. I guess you're not really ordering like just a pool, you're ordering it for home birth. So I guess they're giving you like a home birth pack. They've even got some tarpaulin as well. So yeah, this is very exciting.
This is exciting. Nerve-wracking, but exciting.
I know.
It's going to be easy.
And I'm hoping it's not going to be too big, because I'm kind of hoping that I did try and measure it with a tape measure, and I don't think that it's going to be possible at all, but I was hoping to kind of leave the sofa as a double bed, just because if we covered it all properly and everything, it would be really nice to just be able to have almost like a bed and a lounge down. I don't know, I find this...
Move that sofa further towards the door.
Yeah, like I guess you could even cut off a bit of the door if it was like that close that you could still fit it in. But yeah, this is why we're doing it early, so we can arrange and have everything prepared. And as you can see, I've put all my candles out, and I'm gonna, arrange them wherever I end up sitting on the day. Okay, James is gonna use his electric pump. I should probably stop talking now. Are you excited by all this? She's checking it out.
Bath, Mila.
We can keep this for a paddling pool for in the summer. So we're getting there. You blow up the little bit of, well, James is doing it all, so. You blow up a little bit at a time, and then see how it comes together. It's so exciting! So James has just been testing the water pump. Excuse all the stuff in the garden that has just completely blown over. The weather here lately has been crazy windy, and everything's just been blown about. So yeah, there's a 15-meter hose, which is great, because our sort of water pressure down here in the kitchen, where we were hoping to like link it from the kitchen tap through to the lounge there, which is where the birth pool is, the pressure's like really bad. It's like, especially when you get hot water, it's like boo, apart from our boiling hot water tap, but obviously we're not going to use that to fill up the pool. So we wanted to make sure the hose reached all the way up into the bathroom, which is up there somewhere. So we just tested that out, got lovely warm water from the bathroom. Didn't fill up the pool yet, because it says on the instructions something about leaving the pool for 4 hours as it is now, filled up, then filling it with water, then like only like 6 inches of water, then leaving it to see if it leaks. So we're going to do that probably on another day. We're going to fill it with water, because I think we're just going to leave it as it is. I'll show you in a second. We've just got one more thing to rearrange with the sofa. And then we've also got little places around the house where all our home birthing stuff is gathering. So this little basket contains all our grey towels and our sieve and shower curtains and bucket and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
Good? Did it work?
Yeah, the tap's up there. I don't know where to store the hose.
Yeah, it's huge, the hose. Absolutely massive, but it works well, which is good. So yeah, I'll show you what we've got so far, and if we could just arrange the
sofa, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one thing we want to change with the sofa. So I've also lit all my candles. Obviously it is daylight, so this is how they will look in daylight, which is just a nice warm daylight glow of candles. So this is how we've arranged it. We've taken all the things down towards the end of the room out, the armchair, the tables, all of that. And this is where we're thinking that the birth pool is going to go. So we've got access from this side. The midwives can obviously walk in and out from the kitchen, have all this space. Then, you know, I can be at either side of the pool, but it would probably be best if I could stay up that side. Nice little chair behind there for James to stroke my hair lovingly.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, the only thing we wanted to change was moving this section with the head armrest, whatever that is, and the footstool, swapping them over. So there's just a bit more access in this area.
Shall we pull up the rug now as well?
Oh yeah, and we're going to pull up the rug, definitely. I love this rug too much to even risk covering it. So this is how the sofa is now set up. It feels so much smaller randomly in this.
The sofa?
Yeah.
Yeah, the room feels bigger, doesn't it?
Feels like a little square.
It's because previously we had like this space was wasted.
Oh yeah, I
We
guess.
started here, now we've kind of really made the most of it, moving all the way up.
Yeah, so having this like that and then no rug, and then we've got quite a lot of sort of move around room all around the pool. It fits so perfectly. Like, I'm so happy with the space that we've got around the pool, but then also we're able to keep all the stuff in, and yeah, it just feels like very calm and exactly how I wanted it to feel. We're a bit confused about these.
The handles are weird, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got...
This one isn't wanting to go over.
So this is the inner layer thing that you sort of dispose of after. If it's your own pool, you don't have to use one. If you're renting a pool and stuff, it's mandatory that you use one because it's basically keeping everything sterile, and that's why even they have these little pockets which are meant to sort of maneuver through the handles, as you can see James trying to do there, but it's very difficult.
Really well.
Yeah, so
You
this
did
one...
side.
Did I?
No, I don't.
That one's like that. And then you can hold onto the handle. So it basically keeps everything protected. So if you're renting it out, obviously you just dispose of the whole liner and the next person can use a completely sterile pool. We've just put it in to test it. I think we will use it just because apparently it makes cleanup a lot easier, which is always good. And I don't see a negative of using it.
Well, now that we have it,
Yeah.
use it.
So yeah, the pump's working, everything's working really well. Like we said, we're going to fill it up within the next few days just to test it out.
Yeah, probably tomorrow we'll fill it out, won't we?
Yeah, and
Make
just
sure it doesn't
see.
leak.
Yeah, and see if it works the way we wanted
I guess
to.
that's the good thing with the liner though, is it definitely shouldn't leak because
Yes,
the liner.
you got the liner.
Because if water's leaking through the liner and through the pool, then we have an issue.
Yeah, to be fair, you probably don't even need to test it for leaking because I think they only mean that without the liner.
Yeah, well, the liner could leak. And
True, and the pool could leak.
That would be awkward.
That would be very unlucky. Anyway, so feel very organised now with the setup of the room and everything like that, which is really exciting because she can come any time from now, but we do know it could still be weeks and weeks, so...
It's more likely to be weeks
Yeah,
and weeks.
exactly. So we are just taking each day as it comes. This
Yeah.
week has gone really quickly for us, and we're just hoping each week continues to go as quickly as...
At a good pace, you know, we still need to make sure we're doing enough to kind of during the week, but then it's nice at the end of the week to go, wow, that was quick.
Yeah, exactly. That's true, that's nice. And we've got loads of things we want to do next week, like we've got the rocker, the play mat and everything we want to set up in the playroom, and then we're also going to do big nursery organisation week, aren't we? So like, we're going to finish off washing all her clothes, get them all organised in the nursery and everything like that.
I feel like nothing now is essential in terms of like, we have her newborn clothes washed and we have her crib stuff washed. So kind of her 3 to 6 month stuff.
It's all like...
It's all like it can be done whenever, but it's nice to get it done beforehand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just doing all the extra fun bits now.
Exactly.
We hope you guys enjoyed our first weekly vlog. Let us know if you enjoyed, because there are hopefully more coming each week from now. I really enjoyed filming it. It was nice to just...
It was a nice change, isn't it? Just film a bit every day.
Yeah. It feels like, for us, obviously we usually do 3 to 4 videos a week, and just even taking a step down to doing 2 videos a week now, it feels really different. Like, it takes a massive workload off our shoulders, and although I know we say work, like it doesn't feel like work, obviously the vlogging part, but there's loads of other parts, like video planning, just like gathering all the footage, editing,
thumbnails.
Oh, there's loads that goes into uploading. It's not just the filming, so all of that as well, like it has taken a massive, allowed us to take a step back and do all this stuff.
It's strange, we usually film 3 or 4 times a week, but then obviously because we do other stuff on top of it, but now we've kind of filmed 5 days this week, so it feels like we've done quite a bit, but what we haven't had to do is the
extras.
So we just have to do 1 thumbnail and 1.
Exactly,
So
and all of that.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
Is all the kind of more time consuming things, really, the behind the scenes bits. So yeah, we're absolutely loving doing our weekly vlog so far. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your support. We love you very much.
Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.
See you soon. Bye. Bye.